What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video I'll show you step by step on how to draw Naruto. Now we're going to begin by drawing the head along the top of our page turned over towards the right. So let's start on the right side of our page with the brow. We'll start right in the middle, bend this up and then out towards the side. Let's leave a gap and go up towards the right with a curve. Let's go back to the inside and curl at the brow, coming in and then up. Now on the left side, we're going to draw a circle for the iris and pupil. Let's start from the top, all the way around towards the bottom of the eye. And I'm just going to tuck that up underneath the brow. Let's do the same thing on the right. We're going to start in the center of the brow, come around, almost like drawing an oval, go up, and then in towards the top. Let's add a small highlight on the top left side of the eye. And then on the right, we're just going to tuck this in, so we're going to draw a half circle. Let's go to the center of the left eye and tuck in the pupil. We're going to start from the bottom, draw a circle going all the way around, and then up, and then we'll fill that pupil in black. Now over on the right side, we're going to pull the pupil towards the inside. So we draw that same size circle going around, tuck that in behind the highlight, and then we'll fill that in. Let's add the eyelid going around the eyes. We'll start from the top, go around, and just bend that in. Now let's go in between the eyes and draw on the nose. We'll start with the bottom edge. We're going to come down and then up. Let's step up and draw a short curve across the bridge of the nose. Now I'm going to shift the mouth over towards the left. Let's start directly underneath the nose. We curve the mouth going up and then out. Let's add a bracket going around the corner of the mouth. Now just above the eyes, we're going to add a curve for the bottom edge of the headband. Let's start over on the left, bend this in towards the eye, go across, and then up. Now we're going to connect the ends with the curve coming down towards the bottom of the head. Let's start over on the left. Down, go across just underneath the mouth. I'm just going to tuck this up underneath the headband on the right side, leaving a little overlap on the end. Let's add the hair along the side, bring this down towards the bottom. Now I'm going to go back up to the top and draw in the ear. Go up, come around, and then in towards the side. Let's add the folds inside the ear. Start with a curve along the top, come back in and add a hook. Now let's go back over towards the right side of the headband, bend the headband going up and then in towards the top. Let's follow this curve, coming across and then into right about here. Let's add some spikes coming down across the top of the headband. Straight down at an angle, go up, come down towards the ear, and go back up with a short line. Now I'm going to stay inside the headband and add that metal plate. We're going to leave a gap along the top, add a curve going across from left to right. Let's line this up along the bottom and do the same thing. Let's round out the side, connecting the top and bottom with a curve from the left and then the right. Let's add that symbol in the center. Start right in the middle, we're going to draw a swirl, going all the way around. I'm just going to pull this up and in towards the top right side, add a short angle line going up. Now over on the left, draw a straight line coming down, go across towards the bottom. Let's add 4 rivets on each corner. Now I want to go back and add those scars across the face. Let's start from the left, and this in, just underneath the eyes, come down on the right, step down, I'm just going to angle this up, step down and add one more. Now going back to the left side of the head, we're going to add some spikes going all the way around the head and back in on the right. So let's start here. We're going down and then up. Let's add another spike going out towards the side and then in. I'm just going to continue up toward the top of the head. I'm just going to start to bring this across towards the right. Going a little bigger with these spikes. just going to make them smaller as you come down. Let's add one more, coming down. I just want to tuck this in towards the side of the headband. Now in this gap in between the hair and the ear, we're going to add that strap. Going around the ear, come down, and then up. Flatten off the end, and we'll trace that same curve coming in behind the ear. I'm going to go back and add the top edge of the eyebrow. Start from this point, curve this up and out underneath the headband. Now with the head complete, let's move down and draw the left arm stretched out across the body. We'll start underneath the head, draw a straight angle line, and down towards the wrist. Now from the wrist, we'll draw the cuff, bring this in, and then down. Let's add another line going across the bottom of the arm, and pull this into right about there. Now let's go back up to the top and round out the shoulder, go around, come in underneath the arm, and pull that in to create a fold. Let's go back to the cuff and draw the bottom of the hand. We'll start from this point, curve this down, and then up. And we'll tuck the knife in underneath the palm, and draw two straight angle lines going out. And I'm just going to pull this down and in towards the center point. Let's go to the top of the blade, curve the first finger, going around, and then in. Now I'm going to add two more fingers along the top, bring this around, go up. I just want to pull this in towards the top of the cuff. Let's go to the top of the hand, draw two short angle lines going up across the handle, and round out the top. Now I'm going to go back and close off the bottom of the body. Starting from the back, and it's out and down towards the hip, round out the bottom, and just pull that back up underneath the arm. Now I'm going to draw the right side of the body. I'm going to start from the top of the arm, bring this out and then up to create a fold. Step down, bend the arm going out, and then up towards the wrist. Let's round out the cuff, and just pull this in behind the head. Now from the right wrist, we're going to draw on the thumb. Just going to bend this out and down, round up the thumb, and pull that back in. And we'll add three fingers pointing out along the top. Just going to round up the inside of the hand, go out, round up the finger, and then come back in. Now I'm going to add a small curve in between each finger, going up, coming back down. Let's add one more finger on the end, and then pull that back in behind the head. Now in the center of the body, we're going to add two lines for the zipper, starting underneath the chin, come down, bend that in behind the arm, continue along the bottom, step over, and draw that again. From the right side of the body, add that trim, coming down in behind the arm. Let's go underneath the left arm, curve this down, and then up underneath. Now on either side of the zipper along the bottom, add a curve coming down. And we're going to leave a gap along the bottom to add a trim. Go across and then up. Now we're going to extend the left leg so we see the bottom of the foot. We're going to start underneath the body, add a curve going out and then down towards the heel. Now from the heel, we're going to draw the foot going out and then up, round up the foot, come in and then back down towards the heel. Now from the toe, draw the top of the foot. Go up and in, and then bend that down, aiming towards the heel. Now I'm going to go back up to the hip, step in, curve the outside leg, going out and then down on top of the foot. Now before we add any more detail, let's move over and draw the right leg bent. We're going to start from here, go out, in behind the blade, continue out and down towards the inside of the knee. Now I'm going to tuck the bottom of the leg underneath. So I'm going to start down here, round up the cuff, go up along the side, go up and out towards the knee, let's round up the knee, and then just pull that in behind the hand. Now I'm going to tuck the foot in underneath the leg. Start from the top and we draw an oval. Go all the way down toward the bottom, and just pull that back up underneath the knee. Now I'm going to add some detail to the legs. Let's start from the top of the foot, bend this in and then down across the edge of the boot, step up, Draw that same curve for the edge of the band. Let's add that strap across the top of the leg. We'll start from the hip, it's in and then down. Now I'm going to draw 3 more curves along the bottom. Let's add that pouch on the hip. Starting from the top, go up and out, go straight down along the side of the leg, and then we'll pull that back in. Now along the bottom of the left foot, we're going to draw a trim to the edge of the boot, across and then down towards the heel. Now I'm going to do the same thing on the right side. We're just going to trace out the inside, come down towards the bottom, and then bend that out. Now I'm going to open up the toe. Start from the top, across, and then down. And then we'll separate the toes with a couple curves. Let's go to the bottom of the right foot, add 1 curve going across. And then again, I'm just going to separate the toes with a few curves going across. And then in the center of the body, in between the legs, we're going to add 2 curves. 1 on the left and 1 on the right. Now for a little added detail, we're going to add a fold across the front of the shoe. Just follow that same curve going across on both sides. Now on the right side, draw a straight line going up. Now we're going to add 1 more tassel just underneath the ear, but I'm going to show you how to create a fold. We're going to start up here, bend this around, and then in. Now halfway along this curve, we go up and in behind the ear. Let's go back, curves down, and then in. And we'll close off the end with a straight line, and then we'll sign our art and add a splash of color, and that's pretty much it. There's a cartoon illustration of Naruto. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single day. And if you want to draw more lessons like this, you might want to check out this video over here. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.